I am Isaac Newton, and this is my story. I was born on January 4, 1643, in Woolsthorpe, Lincolnshire, England. My parents, Hannah Ayscough Newton and Isaac Newton Sr., were farmers, and my early years were quite modest. Unfortunately, my father passed away just 3 months before I was born, leaving my mother to care for me and my 2 younger siblings. As a child, I didn't show any extraordinary signs of genius, but I had a deep curiosity about the world around me. I attended the King's School in Grantham, where I studied Latin and began to develop my interest in mathematics. At the age of 17, I left for the University of Cambridge, where I entered Trinity College. My years at Cambridge were transformative. I immersed myself in the works of great thinkers like René Descartes, Galileo Galilei, and Johannes Kepler. It was during this time that I started formulating my ideas about the laws of motion and universal gravitation. My work laid the foundation for what would become the field of classical mechanics and revolutionized our understanding of how objects move in the universe. In 1665, a severe outbreak of the bubonic plague forced the university to close, and I retreated to my family's estate in Woolsthorpe. It was during this period of isolation that some of my most significant breakthroughs occurred. I developed my theories of calculus and began to formulate the laws of motion. My years of dedicated study and experimentation culminated in the publication of my magnum opus, Philosophiae Naturalis Principia Mathematica, Mathematical Principles of Natural Philosophy, in 1687. In this monumental work, I introduced the 3 laws of motion and explained how they applied to both earthly and celestial bodies. I also put forth the law of universal gravitation, which described how all objects with mass were attracted to one another by a force proportional to their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. My contributions to science didn't end there. I made significant strides in optics, studying the nature of light and color. I also dabbled in alchemy and theology, although my pursuits in these areas were more personal and esoteric. I had my fair share of conflicts and controversies during my lifetime, including disputes with fellow scientists like Robert Hooke and Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz. Still, my work continued to shape the scientific landscape of my time. I spent much of my later life as a professor at Cambridge and was even knighted by Queen Anne in 1705 for my contributions to science. I passed away on March 31, 1727, in London, leaving behind a legacy that continues to influence and inspire scientists and scholars to this day. My discoveries laid the groundwork for the modern scientific method, forever changing the way we understand the universe and the laws that govern it. Thank you for listening to my story till the end. If you found it interesting, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more stories.